Hello everyone and welcome into another edition of Fast Five. I'm Scott Prather, honoring Stevie P today with the DQ shirt. That's R.B. filling in for the not-so-handsome Jay Walker, who was with Raging Cajun Baseball in Troy, Alabama this week.
Did I just get a compliment? I think I did a little bit.
You didn't.
It's the beard.
No.
It's the beard.
That thing is disgusting. Let's go.
He's jealous.
Question number 1.
If the Raging Cajun softball team is going to win the Auburn Regional and advance to the Women's College World Series, they'll need to blank.
Keep their foot on the throat of the Tigers. Auburn is a team that has gotten down so many times this year. They were down in both of their games in the Auburn Regional, came back, got the victory. This team does not stop churning. They keep grinding and grinding. So if you get that lead, don't get comfortable. Keep your foot on their throat. The Cajuns can do that. They can come away and go to another Women's College World Series.
I think they got to use their ace in the hole, as in Jordan Wallace. If she gets 2 more wins, that'll get her to 20. That means they'll be playing in the Women's College World Series. In softball, more than others, you can ride that one pitcher if she gets hot. Right now, Jordan, in her senior year, looks to be in fine form. So look for her to get things done.
And trust me, it's really hard to face Jordan Wallace.
Especially if you swing like this donkey.
I would know.
Question number 2.
The Raging Cajun baseball team will blank the Sun Belt Conference tournament.
Work through. Grind, I guess you'd say, or does that term just apply to last year's squad? I guess I have the beard. They can't do it this year. I expect them to go through and battle. It's going to be a fight. I don't know if I can go out on the limb and guarantee a Sun Belt tournament victory. I will put them in the finals and then let them duke it out, see what happens.
Are they going to win the tournament or not? Make a decision.
Yeah, they will. Trust the beard, doing it.
They will get to the finals, but just fall short. Oh, I know you're all mad at me. I'll be rooting for the Cajuns, but it's been a good season. They got 6 on the all-conference team. Blake Trahan, Player of the Year in the Sun Belt Conference. Going to be our last chance to really see him go at it. You figure he's probably going pro after this year. Why wouldn't he? Some project him as a first-round pick. I think the season's going to come to an end this week in Troy. I hope I'm wrong.
Question number 3.
Since the Cajuns won the most famous rock, paper, scissors showdown of all time last Friday night, which of you is the Cajun rock, paper, scissors, and which of you is the Warhawk?
I'm clearly the Cajun.
Let's find out.
I beat you on air, so let's do this.
I beat you the first time we recorded this earlier today, and you screwed it up, so we had to record it again.
Oh, all right, that's it. Rochambeau.
Best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3.
This is heated. Ha!
Wait, hang on. Stop your ha. It's 2 out of 3. What is that?
Redo. That was a
What
chop.
was that?
It was a karate chop.
What the hell? It should be DQ.
I will chop your rock.
Let's go.
Oh!
I'm the Cajun. He's the Warhawk. Again.
Fair and square.
Let's move on.
Question number 4.
The reports that the Pelicans are being financially cheap when it comes to hiring their next coach are
Unfounded. Unfounded. I feel like people just are trying to make up the fact that Tom Benson's closing up the checkbook. They wouldn't have fired Monty Williams if they weren't going to try to pay for somebody, right?
Yeah, they just paid Omar Ashik over, like $15 million last year, single season to have him. They might re-sign him, they might not, but there's nothing in Tom Benson's history as the owner of the Pelicans, and in the last 10 years as the owner of the Saints, that would suggest he's cheap. You've had some league sources, quote, agents from certain coaches trying to up the price tag for their guy, whether it be with the Pelicans or somewhere else. Let's wait and see who they hire and how much they pay them before we start reporting that they're too cheap to hire a head coach. I find it premature and ridiculous.
Question number 5.
UFC 187 is this Saturday night on pay-per-view. Lafayette native Daniel Cormier headlines it in a match with Anthony Rumble Johnson for the light heavyweight championship. How will this fight end?
Well, it'll end the way DC told me today on the Great Scott Show how it'll end. Take a listen.
Make him uncomfortable, make him question himself, and hopefully he'll fall down and let me choke him out like he did with some of these other guys he fought.
He's going to make him uncomfortable, he's going to choke him out,
Hey!
and he is going to take home the light Heavyweight Championship. Lafayette's own DC gonna bust them up. UFC 187 Saturday night. If you want to see my interview or listen to my interview with DC, it's up on this YouTube channel and at ESPN1420.com.
Dude's getting jacked up. Looks like he wants to fight. DC's going to finish it on the ground. Rumble likes to fight. He's going to try to throw some jabs. All of a sudden, he's going to find himself in a very uncomfortable position, tapping out like a little baby. Get it, DC. Get the strap. I'm ready.
In other words, I'm the DC of rock, paper, scissors, and you're the Anthony Johnson. We'll see you next time on Fast Five. The opinionated, diverse Birdman, ODB, Jay Walker himself, will be back next week. For RB, I'm Scott Prather. See you next time for ESPN 1420 and ESPN1420.com.
Rematch time.